But yeah, my name is Steven. Steven with the PH. So if you need anything, just you know, hit me up on Skype or something. So how did the stream go for you?
I'm confused. Are you talking to me or?
I was talking to the other stream guy in the chat. So you like you like territory, huh? Because this is like a really territorial opening.
I just played whatever I saw in like a recent pro game.
Hey, not pro so far.
So far. There.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I don't want to be pincered. I'm gonna go with. Never mind. Let's just play that.
Yay.
Have I already fallen into your trap?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Okay.
I already forgot the Josekis. Ooh, I don't even know that one. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of a complicated Joseki.
I'm trying to read it out right now.
But yeah, how is everyone doing? Have you guys enjoyed today's stream so far? So what's going on with you guys? All right. Play there. I mean, like, don't worry about it, like, cause this is like all really like. Kind of a trade. So, that's what Josekis are for.
Okay.
Let's cut. I forgot which side I should cut.
I never even knew.
Let's cut here.
Take it.
And thank you very much. So your corner is already pretty big. Computer fan, Reno. Is that your computer fan or is it like on my side? Because I don't think there's anything on my side.
It's probably the heater.
Okay, I see.
It's quite cold here in
Which-
California.
Do you live in like North Cali or like South?
San Francisco Bay Area.
It's getting
Check
it's getting really cold there.
Yeah, it's like, let me check. Let's see. 56.
Oh yeah, that's not so bad. I think it's like, yeah, it's like 40 degrees here. So
Okay. Where's that?
well, last time this is in your chat log. I think it could be because like I had to move move the chat plugin down because like I wanted to make sure that like my webcam is not blocking what's up there. Because like so in this room you can kind of see like the player boxes. So I kind of had to sacrifice the chat a little bit. So you want to play there, huh? So let's get ourselves settled down and attack. Morty's probe. So it's not like lose anything from this. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like the chat plugin doesn't just like works that way. Like I kind of had to like assemble everything together for this overlay. Like so yeah. Like this was actually I actually like kind of customized this from like a Halo 5 overlay, and then just like put it in a browser source plugin sort of, and I just like kind of assembled like a frame around like the webcam over here, and like directly below there's a chat plugin. So but yeah, thank good eyes, good eyes. All right. And let's get this. So it's old Sente. Ooh, he got it first. Let's get this first. This is pretty large. But yeah, kind of what's been happening. Where did I put my chocolate? There it is. Okie dokie. Alright, let's see. I feel like Takamiya right now.
Me too.
Oh. So he played it. That. What now? Hmm. Uh, yeah, I just kind of had to. Oh, oops. I may have overlooked that. Uh, can I kill this? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. This game is intense. Alright, thanks for the game.
Thanks.
Let's review.
Sure.
Yeah, it was rough. So first of all, like any moves that's like stand out, like any moves you think there's a question?
Not really. Because I'm making mistakes I don't even know I made.
So I think to start out, this is pretty standard, and usually we deal with this by I think just like extending or jumping to the side rather, and then what white does is he hanes in the corner. So that leaves you with two options. So you can either defend here or extend to the side. So like each branch has its own kind of good and bad factors. So if you connect here, then white is possibly going to pincer, but in that way, white's group is still not that alive. So there's still kind of a run battle going on, and at the same time, if you try to run, or actually no, that's. So if you try to jump out, then white can get the corner very nicely, but you can still like settle on the bottom side. So that's also good. So like in the game, this was also fine, but slightly a move like P2 would be slightly better because it defends against like the weakness of P2 as we saw later in the game. So this is pretty standard. White just takes the side, but you can kind of see the difference. So black developed the top right, which is very good, but like white has this. Alter is very big. Like it has like the P2 move is very powerful. In this case, even if it didn't end up like actually taking black's eyes away, it kind of just kind of enclosed the outside Incente. So that was pretty huge. So I think one way you can actually I feel like one way you can make this slightly better is N3. It's kind of a bad exchange, but it prevents like the complete enclosure in Sente. So
why not just jump up to N5?
Yeah, like you can do that right now, but white might just like get like a Sente move elsewhere, or white can just like Tanuki. So in that case, he would not be looking at like the bottom Moyo. He will look at like the left. But like this prevents white from like totally enclosing black as in the game. So like even if white has like the bottom Moyo, you can still kind of jump out and mess around. But this is pretty standard. So yeah, I just played Joseki. And this was what I was really going for. So I had this like plan of expansion in mind. So in order to make this happen, I kind of just planned out a few things. So first of all, I knew that like there's a sentiment of sequence. Excuse me. There's a sequence here, and there's a sequence here, and I could probably get something like that. I can get this point. So there's probably like something like that. So, and if all of that succeeds, then this Moyo in the center is for the taking, right? So I just I played this pretty standardly. There's not much what I can do. So a good way to kind of cause trouble for white is C5. It's kind of a small, like, annoying exchange. But I can still Tanuki, but in the future you have something like this. So it's kind of nice for you. And other than that, this was also not a bad move. This was a very good move, expanding the top. White got these very large moves because Black Tanuki'd. But yeah, it seemed like a mutual macro game to me, which kind of meant that both players would expand. So, for example, if I were Black, I would probably start by going to the corner, and White kind of has to give it away in order to make sure that he lives. And then if he does that, you can still like get a very nice top side. So that was what I was looking at. So you can also like play here and forcing White to kind of fix this corner.
But
And
then
then-
you're just forcing White to have like an easy corner thing there.
Yeah.
You know, better just keep it open just so you have that option later.
Or
Corner.
yeah, but the thing is, yeah, that's true. But if White gets like something like C11, you notice that Black actually has some problems here, like this group. So let's say that if you, I don't know, play somewhere here, and then White gets this, right? Then if you look at the marked stones, they don't really have like two eyes. It's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So like C12 kind of just solves that problem.
I was thinking somewhere in the area of like F10, I couldn't think of like what the best move would be in there, just to somewhat connect to the top and extend my Moyo.
Yeah, see, like G9 is not bad, so it would be even better with this move, right? Because then again, so now if White tries to cut, then that's obviously not possible because Black is way too strong, right? So in the game, but if you do this, then there's that. So we see the difference. And and the reason Black can't do this is he has to worry about life and death. So he has like A and B, like the 2 points he needs to worry about. So, which is why this is not as good, because White can now just take that stone and extend to a point where he actually gets the Moyo very nicely. Because it's mostly enclosed, like except there's a tiny crack on along the 10th line or the 9th line, but that doesn't like reduce much. So like White's Moyo is already kind of done, and I was also looking at like the E11 stone. So, but still, I think Black should get this move. Is very big. So if you think about it, it not only fixes the weakness in the center, but also just kind of makes a nice area here. So, and then if that happens, my plan was to actually just, you know, use my down level shenanigans to try to make like one group alive. Well, that would be a good game. So, here I kind of got a huge point. So this was slightly slow. If you want to get like a point like that, maybe play this instead. So White got K11, which is very big indeed. And now because Black has to kind of defend at K13, that leaves White with a weakness. So White immediately did that. So yeah, there's not much Black can do. Actually, oops, I dropped my mouse. So I think I can still fix here. But it'll be kind of hard to live. Maybe it's still doable. So, in the game though, Black can still live probably here. So, even if White comes here, then there's still enough ice space for black to live. And in that case, he's got a nice Moyo on the top, able to compete with white, and this should still be like an interesting game. So here, here you actually still have a chance to, for example, play here at b12. So this doesn't quite work for white. He has to let black live.
Okay, I overlooked the attachment underneath. That's why.
This one?
Yeah, I overlooked it. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah. So actually, even at this point,
Difficult.
this is a life and death problem for me. I think this should still work. Oh, actually, Payson Fox, how are you doing? Yeah, sorry I ignored Twitch chat for a few minutes there, but no, that's not him. Pretty sure Hannah was like a guy. So if you watched his stream, then you would know because he has a webcam. And but yeah, how are you guys doing? Hope you have enjoyed the stream today. I think this should still work.
Attach at b7. I was worried about that.
This.
Yeah.
So the power of a9 is if you try to do this now, then that's the thing. Right? So like no matter what I think you'll be able to make two eyes.
Okay.
That also works the same. Wait, actually, hold on. I think if that happens, then the only way white can try to kill black is by playing this. Then again, that's kind of risky, right? Because white might lose the Moyo here. So now black can try to escape, for example, like that. That should be pretty fine, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I think after this point, after this move, after this move is already kind of difficult. There probably was something around here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. So, because like even if you get that, it's still not sufficient to make an eye. And then if you come back, there's always that problem. So yeah, it was unfortunate it didn't quite work on the end. But I actually still able to live, and I think it's just should still be able to live. But it was unfortunate that game ended prematurely. Can black give up the 4 stones early and live in Sente? Oh, Gino. I like your username. Yeah, welcome to the stream, and if you are new, please follow to my Twitch channel and subscribe. And can't black give up the 4 stones early and live in Sente? Wait, which, what 4 stones? Like this? Oh, the 4 stones earlier. I think he meant, I think he meant like here. So like if you try to live there. Yeah, but you have to give those 4 stones, which are huge. I feel like this should still work out, though.
Can you?
Yeah, F11. He saved stayed with G13. Oh, I think it was earlier. F11. Yeah. Yeah, just oh. Yeah, I think you're talking about this one. Oh, that's actually not a bad option. Right? Because if you like if I try to kill these stones, then you're already alive, and then you can like go ahead and try to kill me. Or that too. Oh, oops. Yeah, that could be productive for black.
That could be a thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that was good eyes. Sacrificial play, something I'm struggling with. I would be like extremely like emotionally attached to like those 4 stones in the center.
Well, I'm like, well, there's always a possibility of cutting like 50 moves later with like F9 if something comes out. So that's extremely unlikely.
Yeah, but like yeah, what it does is more than I would say it's more than 8 points. Because like it also makes white super strong, but it's also not that thick because white is already like really thick. Like as you mentioned, like the cut here is it's pretty unlikely, right? Because so let's see if I play here. This is unlikely, right? Because unless you have like 20 stones over here in this area, right? Then this is almost impossible. So, but like, by capturing those 4 white stones, white actually doesn't gain a whole lot because like he's already thick. So you're adding like a layer of thickness to thickness, which is not much. But in contrast, black can, for example, even if black doesn't try to kill white, you can also just close this off, and then try to make something happen here.
Of a lot of points, but the corner is way bigger if you kill it.
Yeah. So, I think that could be something interesting. Of course, white can.
It's like 20 points to capture those 4 black stones, but the corners.
Yeah. So I think white has to live in that case. But then again, black can try to rescue. I think he needs some move like that. Yeah, his corner is still weak, but it should be interesting. Pace on Fox says, I like white in this warp situation. I think this big area is thicker and more solid. I think yeah, it's partially true that it's really hard to like make things happen in white's Moyo compared to like black's Moyo, because you have like something like a Q17 down shenanigans at N17, so there like something could happen even though it's still hard. I mean, it takes some good Savaki play to get through that area like this. Yeah, and you have to like for some reason you have to like live the group there. But yeah, thanks for playing. This was really fun. And on that note, and that's pretty much all I have for tonight's stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a good night. I actually stream like next week too, but I don't know if you'll be watching because it's like Christmas. So.
Well, depends on if I'm available, but I usually try to catch your streams and Bat's streams where I have time. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, Bats does some like crazy cool Christmas activity. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy. I will post the recordings of these stream clips later this week. I still have a few from last week to be published, but yeah, if you're new to the channel, please I've said it like 10 times. Please follow my Twitch channel and subscribe to my YouTube because that's where my stuff is. And thank you guys for being here. It's always great to see people show up and, you know, coming to you and saying, like, oh, that's actually like an interesting stream. So, yeah.
Thanks for teaching us.
No problem. This is really fun. This is really the best thing I've done all week, I would say. Yeah. And I'm glad I won like my games, so let's go good. Alright. Well, have a good night.
Good night.